What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be super chilled, super cool. I'm so excited because we're just going to be chit-chatting and you guys are going to see me get ready. I want to create a background for you guys, so I'm actually getting ready for that. And so yeah, if you guys like these kinds of videos, then just give it a big thumbs up and let's jump into it. So I've already primed my face using the Milani setting spray, and I've also used the Tacha, the silk canvas. That's how it looks. I love these products together. It's just amazing. I really do love them. And so what am I gonna start with? I love this Nyx Wonder stick. I love it because I use it to like darken up my foundation. I'm going to use the contouring side. And I just put it over my forehead. A couple of stripes on my cheeks, under my eyes, because let me tell you something. My under eyes are just so dark. I don't even know why. I think they're like hereditary. It's just awful. I look crazy. I know guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just pounce that in really quickly. I'm not gonna blend it out too much just because I do want to take my foundation and mix them. But I just want to give myself just a little bit of a tan. I know the color looks completely off, guys. Don't worry. It will blend in once I get my foundation on. I really do love that stick. It works wonders. And so now I'm gonna go in with the Flower Light Illusion foundation. I'm in the shade, I believe this is 10. It looks like this. I wanna go and see a couple of stores, see what they have. I'm really excited because I love to see like really cool backgrounds when I'm watching other people's YouTube videos. So I really don't want to be sitting here and like there's nothing to look at. I know it's less distracting for some people and some people just love a plain background, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I am just gonna go and see around like maybe Target, Marshall's, Walmart. I don't know, guys. I want to just create the best content that I possibly can. You guys, this foundation is so luminous. I love it so much. I must say that this is not a foundation that if you're trying to go out to an event or you have to wear this all day or you need a foundation to wear all day. This is not really that kind of foundation just because it is, I would say, light coverage. It's not even medium coverage. You can build it up, but I wouldn't personally, and it comes off pretty quickly if you do not set your face correctly. It's just like almost like my everyday foundation, and I love it. So I wanted to tell you guys that I am a mom now and I'm so happy. My baby's name is Esmia Vega. She is the most beautiful little girl, beyond my expectations. I'm so lucky to have her. She's such an amazing little girl. She's only 7 weeks. She made 7 weeks this week. And like, guys, she holds her head up. She's just like the most amazing little girl. She was very big when she was born. She was 9 pounds and 5 ounces. Yes, my baby was very big. But it's just amazing. I love her so much. I'm so obsessed with her. And I remember just saying to myself, like, listening to all these moms that you would ask them like, would you do it all over again if you could? And they're like, yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat. And I always thought to myself like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. Who wants to keep going into labor? But I totally understand why they say that, because literally the minute Esmia came out, I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to have another baby. That's how obsessed I am with her. Like, it's just the most beautiful, amazing feeling to have your own baby in your home, and just a piece of you and your husband or your partner. I love it so much, and I love her so much. Mommyhood is just amazing, and I really want to focus on that in my channel also. Like, I want to create content and videos that kind of gear towards moms or just women who have been trying to have babies. It took me and my husband 3 years to conceive Esmia, and we're super young. So I really want to make a video on that, just because there's so many women out there who are struggling to have children, and they've waited so long. They're waiting on God to give them a baby. And trust me, I've been there. I've waited for my miracle, and she's finally here. And I just want to have like a conversation over it. I want you guys to ask me questions on like my journey. I want to create a video on it, honestly. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to see a video like that, I would love to make a video like that. So I just took the Jouer high coverage concealer in the shade Honey. That was the first concealer that I placed under my eyes. And then to highlight, I took the Revolution Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C7. This is how it looks, just to brighten up my under eye. And I'm just gonna take a little bit and place it on top of my eye. I don't want to go in with too much concealer. I want to go with a natural look today, so that means using less products, or less of the amount. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. This is what it looks like. This is in the shade Chocolate. So I'm just going to sweep through my eyebrows. And I love to do this because you honestly have to do less work sweeping through your eyebrows, just because it gives color. It kind of gives you a shape also. I don't like that feather look, guys. What do you think? Do you guys like that trend? That feathery eyebrow look? I'm not a big fan of it. However, I am a big fan of like that. So I just took the Jouer high coverage concealer in the shade Honey. That was the first concealer that I placed under my eyes. And then to highlight, I took the Revolution Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C7. This is how it looks, just to brighten up my under eye. And I'm just gonna take a little bit and place it on top of my eye. I don't want to go in with too much concealer. I want to go with a natural look today, so that means using less products, or less of the amount. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. This is what it looks like. This is in the shade Chocolate. So I'm just going to sweep through my eyebrows. And I love to do this because you honestly have to do less work sweeping through your eyebrows just because it gives color. It kind of gives you a shape also. I don't like that feather look, guys. What do you think? Do you guys like that trend? That feathery eyebrow look? I'm not a big fan of it. However, I am a big fan of bold eyebrows. I love my eyebrows to be bold. So what I'm gonna go in with now is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is their eyeshadow palette. I've never seen anyone on YouTube actually use this for their eyebrows, so that's really cool. But I am going to go in with this shade right here to fill in my eyebrows. I love this stuff. It's so good. Remember, guys, to always like brush through your eyebrows. I have pretty thick eyebrows, so I don't have to do too much work. This eyebrow, guys, this eyebrow always gives me a hard time. Fun fact is, I don't know if you guys can see very well, but I have like a scar right in the middle, and you wouldn't even believe how I got it. When I was little, my older brother, he went to like pick me up from the floor, and I went to get up at the same time, and his tooth went right into my eyebrow, and it was so painful, guys. I wouldn't stop bleeding. My grandmother was like, oh my goodness, if you don't stop bleeding, we're gonna have to take you to the hospital. And I was like, no. I was so young. But because of that scar, I don't grow hair there. So I always have to do so much more work on my left eyebrow than on my right eyebrow. My right eyebrow's already finished. It's just so hard to do sometimes because I don't have the time to sit here and perfect this eyebrow. I was actually thinking of like microblading my eyebrows. I really want to do that so badly, but I want to find someone who's really good at it, because for me that's like tattooing your eyebrows on. And what if they do it so like wonky, and I would literally just die. Eyebrows are like, they make or break your face. Just like your hair, I feel like they make such a statement, and you don't want to mess with that. You just don't want to mess with that. So I'm done basically just filling in my eyebrows. Hopefully they look, they're bold. They're bold, guys. They're bold. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in with this is called the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC30. Let's focus, guys. And I'm just gonna go in with a concealer brush from Sephora and pick up product. And what I like to do is carve out my eyebrows. You guys, this is such an important step in your eyebrow routine, just because like I don't always have the time to go out and wax my eyebrows. So when I do this step, it makes it look like I have my eyebrows done, but in reality it's just shaping them with a concealer. Do you guys do this? I don't really see many people doing it anymore. I guess it's not a trend anymore. And I'm just going to fill this part in just so that it can blend with my eyebrow. You don't want two different colored. Just like that. I know I look crazy. Don't worry. I'm going to take a little bit of the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer in this shade Light Medium. I'm going to take this concealer And I'm just going to dab a little bit over this color just because this concealer is darker. And you don't want for the concealer to be too light just because it would look weird. You want it to all blend in with the foundation. Just like so. And I just continue blending so that way the product does not look harsh. You don't want your makeup to look harsh. You want them to be blended and nice. So what else can I tell you guys about myself? I have a twin sister. I love being a twin. My biggest fear was when I got pregnant and I conceived Esmia, my biggest question was, am I having twins? I would ask the lady who would do the sonograms. I'm like, am I having twins? Am I having twins? I was so scared to have twins because twins run on both sides of my family. But I hear actually that in order for me to have conceived twins, my husband would, I guess, carry the gene or would have to have twins on his side of the family. And he doesn't. There are no twins on his side of the family. And I'm just blending. You guys, blend until your hand falls off, because that is going to make your makeup look so natural and so flawless. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back in with the NYX Wonder stick, the contouring shade that I used before, and I'm just gonna contour again on top of my foundation this time, just to give a little bit of dimension. Pull my hair back, and I'm just going to blend up. I swear that contouring stick is so natural. I couldn't rave about it enough. Do you guys like cream products over powdered products? What do you guys think? I feel like for like an everyday look, I mostly just go in with creams because, I don't know, for me it's just so much more natural. And so now I'm gonna go in with the Milani. This is their new this isn't suntan, their silky matte bronzer. And I'm just gonna go in with this brush. This is the Morphe M527, and I'm just gonna go over the spots where I contoured with the stick, because you don't want your entire face to be luminous and glossy. Oh, I love this bronzer, guys. It is amazing. This is like the first bronzer other than the MAC, I believe. I don't even remember the name. The MAC powder in Give Me Sun. Got it. In Give Me Sun, I love that one, but it's a little too orange for my liking. So this is like a great everyday bronzer. I just couldn't rave about it enough. So next thing I'm gonna go in is with the Bare Minerals. This is just a palette. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but I'm gonna go in with these two pink shades. This is like a blush, and this is like a blush topper or even a highlight, and this is a bronzer. But I'm gonna go in with these two shades, and I'm going to use the brush. This is the Morphe E34. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit, smile, and work my way up. so natural. That's what I'm into, guys. Like, I don't like to cake makeup on because yes, sometimes it may look really good on Instagram and like pictures, but in person sometimes I'm just like, girl, you went a little too heavy there. So next I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight. This is in the shade Molten Rose Gold, and it looks like this. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. It's pink. It's more on the pinky side, so it kind of matches my blush. And I'm just gonna go over. You guys, look at that. Can you see that? This is a drugstore highlight, and it is amazing. I love this stuff. When I'm a little bit more tanned, I like to go in with the shade Molten Gold, and it's a gold shade. Looks like that. I love this stuff, honestly. I put it on my nose, the tip of my nose, my chin. Look at that, guys. Just like the high points of my face where I know the sun or any kind of light is going to hit. Just like this. I don't always contour my nose because honestly, like, I haven't perfected it, so sometimes my nose looks actually bigger than what it actually is. And we don't want that. So what I'm gonna go in with now is I'm gonna use the Milani bronzer again, and I'm going to take a brush and just put this in my crease again, just to give my eyes a little bit of dimension, just like so. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it does give you like a little bit of a bronzy effect. And who doesn't love a bronzy effect? It's like J-Lo's signature. I love it. And I just leave it like this, honestly. A lot of the days I'm just like, oh, throw this bronzer in the crease and you're good to go. Just like that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to curl my lashes with just a lash curler, and I'm gonna go in and give a couple of pumps just like that. Can you guys see the difference? It makes a huge difference. I already have very like curled up lashes, so I just give it a few pumps and that's all. Then I'm gonna go in with the Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is by L'Oreal. This stuff is great. I love it. I honestly, guys, I just feel like the drugstore has been killing it with their makeup products. Like, why do we need to spend like $75 on a mascara when you can get it for $10 and get the same results, if not better? I love it. I just love this mascara. Can you guys see? It's awesome. It gives you so much length and volume. I mean, who doesn't want that in their mascara? But yeah, guys, so I want to know what other topics you want me to talk about on my channel. I mean, I wear all kinds of hats, so I can make videos about being a wife, what it is to wait to become a wife. What is that process? How did that process look for me? I got married very young. I was actually engaged by the age of 19. And I could totally make a story time about that. Yes, I was super young. I wouldn't have it any other way though. God knew what he was doing when he placed my husband in my life, because I just knew I was gonna marry him and I wanted to marry him so badly. So I am so happy that I took his last name. But I'm gonna go in with the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash. And I'm just gonna put this on my lower lashes. And on the other side. Oh wow, this makes my lower lashes. I have a lot of lashes on the bottom, and it just really pulls them out. It's like, what? And when my top lashes are dry, I like to go back in with the lash curler and just take the points, the ends of my lash, and curl them even more. Just like so. Look guys, this lash situation is very nice. And finally what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take the Rimmel. This is like their eyeliner, and just to make the appearance of my eyes being a little bit bigger. I already have big eyes, but I want them to be awake and widened. So I'm just gonna put it on my waterline. And I love this stuff because it makes my eyes look whiter. Like my eye, whiter. And so yeah, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Make It Last setting spray to finish up this look. Just a little bit though, because I didn't put a lot of powder. So for me, I don't like to put too much spray if I don't have a lot of powder on, just so that way the cream products can stay natural looking. Just like so. You guys, that highlight is amazing. If you do not have that highlight, you need to go to the drugstore and pick you up one. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in with the Kylie gloss in Literally, and I'm just gonna put a gloss on just because this stuff is so pigmented. You don't even need anything under it. And I like to pat so that way there's no streaks. Just like so. So yeah guys, that's the end of this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and turn on your bell button so that way you can be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much, and until next time.